All right. Hey, how's it? Whoa, we have got reverbs. Hold on. What the heck? Here we go. Hold on. There we go. All right. We're going to get into the intro, and then we're going to get into everything. So. Hey there, it's 5 p.m. West Coast time, 2 p.m. Hawaii time, 8 p.m. on that there East Coast, and 7 p.m. for our Central Time folk. I am Mad Statter. This is Chatter with Statter. Welcome to YouTube. Yes, that's right. It looks like we've got some people who I don't even know is going on over here. Names I have not seen in YouTube form for a long time. Super stoked y'all found me. Yes, indeedy. For those who did not catch the word on the street, Twitch ban number 2, this time for 7 days. And boy, oh boy, do I have things for, do I have things to talk about in regards to that. That's about all I have to talk about these days, other than a couple, other than a dating ad for Zoe, and there we go. Zoe, by the way, is a dog. Okay, so I'm going to get the party started, and then we're going to go through to figure out who the Flying Forks all y'all are, because I don't know who Smooth Sailings is, although I get a feeling it might have been PPB Bang, but maybe not. Oh, Puzzycat, there you go. I know Puzzycat, I know Option, I know Lady Misty, I know Gina Gamba. By the way, hello all y'all. And hey, you know what? I'll get into it after we start the party. Yeah, let's get started, shall we? All right, excellent. Y'all are gonna have to have a little patience with me today, because some things and stuff didn't go as planned for all sorts of reasons. Smooth Sailings, I had a feeling it was PPB Bang, and yes, you said you're PPB Bang. Smiley, smiley. Here's the deal. I'm sure you did. I saw that there was a whole bunch of folks who were here before the stream started. And I shut down that chat window. So everybody who said something at the beginning, super nice, greeting everybody, anything you said before I came on, yeah, I erased all that. Yeah, I didn't. Now, I didn't mean to do that on purpose. No, you see, to get into my technicals, I have a microphone, I have a camera, I have a monitor. And on my monitor, I have on one side the Twitch chat, which is the closest to the camera. And on the Twitch chat, the YouTube chat also shows up. And so I'm able, with Twitch and the camera right next to each other, I'm fairly able to look at the camera, look at the reading, look at the camera, look at the reading, look at the camera, and not be too awkward about it. But the Restream chat box was on the other side of the monitor here. And since Twitch was gone and only the YouTube stuff is only coming in on Restream, with the chat box over on the other side, I would have been like, "Hey, PPB Bang, how are you? Oh, I see Gina's in the house. Hey, Gina, how are you? Oh, it looks like DJ Smook is in the house. That's cool. Hey, DJ Smook. Oh, look, I see that Rick and Darlene are here. By the way, they're not. They're out at the cabin, but I'm just using that as... I would be doing a lot of this, right? Hey there, Delta 1978 Theta, not quite sure. And ya mum, see everyone, okay, DJ Smook is Delta, cool. Ya mum, no clue, but good to see ya mum. I saw you in there saying hello, but then I erased everything you and what everybody said. I was trying to move the chat box from this side of the monitor to this side, and instead I just closed it, and by closing it, I erased everything in it. So then I had to reopen it, and all the chat was gone. So eMusic, yeah, hi eMusic, I saw you there earlier. Didn't say hi because I forgot that I saw you because I erased everything. Lady Misty, if I didn't say hi to you, I saw you in there. But yeah, anyway, so the chat has now been moved to where it's supposed to be. I still don't know who all y'all are for a minute, but we'll figure it out. And now, That's today's topic, or no, that's the right now. Now let's go to Thursday, shall we? Okay, y'all. For those of you who aren't familiar with my Twitch history, I have been banned now twice. The first time I was banned was a 3-day ban for sexually explicit content for a movie that I showed called Powwow Highway. Powwow Highway had a scene in it where the actor Gary Farmer he's a naked Native American man. He gets out of bed, he walks across a bedroom, and you see about 20 seconds of his bare naked Indian butt. I got banned for 3 days for that one, okay? And at that time, I didn't know you could appeal the ban. I thought there was no appeals. So, I just took the ban. Last Thursday, we were watching Reservation Dogs. And the very last scene of the very last episode that we were watching that day had, it was meant to be comic relief of an otherwise kind of heavy episode. And, this Native American, played by Gary Farmer, same actor, was doing a tornado ceremony. And in his tornado ceremony, the wind blew off all of his clothes and blew him to the middle of a field somewhere. So the final scene is this naked Native American dude standing in the middle of a field, but all of everything that mattered was pixelated out, because you have to remember, this show is a show that's available on basic television, so it's not like it's rated R. You know, it's not like there's nudity, right? I know, Gary Farmer totally owes me like $20 by now. Honestly, until now, I never wanted to meet Gary Farmer, but now I kind of do want to meet Gary Farmer, and I want to tell him how much trouble his ass has gotten me into, right? Okay, so I get banned even before the episode is over. My stream gets cut off, which is just awful. And because it's my second offense for sexually explicit content, now it's a 7-day ban. Now, if I get one more ban for this type of thing, it's a ban indefinitely, meaning basically my Twitch stream is non-existent. Under the Mad Statter brand, I'll have to start over, which would severely bum me out. But whatever. But anyway. Oh no, Terrell Dust, you're eating and your glasses slid and landed in your ketchup. Well, you know, deep fry those glasses and re-dip them in the ketchup. They might be tasty. So, alright, so the first time I got banned, Andre from the stream here, he may or may not be here, Andre was like all cynical and just like, yeah, the algorithm doesn't like brown skin, you know, fat brown bodies, you know, the computer's biased against them. And I'm like, well, maybe, I don't know. It's probably just a coincidence. You know, it's like, yeah, I mean, I'm not saying he's wrong, but I'm not saying he's right. Okay, you know what, dude? I think that he's right. After this second time, I do think he's right, because the reality is, I've shown white naked butts, I've shown white women skinny titties, I've shown all sorts of things that were actually not sexually explicit, but way more sexually oriented. If you've got a woman topless laying in a bed with her boobs hanging out, that to me is way more of a problem than the video scene that I got. Now, your mom. Okay, so I'm assuming your mom is Baney Bo then, with what he just said, and I didn't comment. I haven't talked to you guys yet, but I did see your commentary on the Discord. So, okay, so Andre, just here, second time, maybe just my bias, but if it happens again, then it's a conspiracy. Say, no, Andre, I'm on your side. I'm fully on your. I'm not skeptical. I wasn't dismissive. I was skeptical. I am no longer skeptical of your theory anymore. I absolutely think that it is a bias within the algorithm. Until today. Today I find out, as your mom just pointed out, apparently there is no algorithm. Apparently Twitch doesn't actually watch for that stuff. Apparently, in order for that type of stuff to get in front of Twitch's eyeballs, someone has to have reported me. Which, frankly, I don't know which is more disturbing. The fact that someone reported me and Twitch automatically took their word for it and banned me for 7 days, or if they've got a messed up computer algorithm system that is working for them. Because let me just tell you right now, I know how the real world works, and if I was an actual video influencer who, like, say, had a rival video influencer, what's to stop me from saying, hey, Twitch, Jessica Blow Blow has got sexual content on her thing today. I'm reporting this channel for Jessica Blow Blow. And then 2 weeks later, after her 3-day ban is back and she's back, what's to stop me from saying, hey, Twitch, Jessica Blow Blow did it again. And then she gets banned for 7 days because they don't check on it. And then the 7-day ban goes, and then 2 weeks later, I tell Twitch, oh my God, can you believe that Jessica Blow Blow is up to it again? And then they ban her indefinitely. Because that to me is what they're asking to happen. If they don't check up on the reports and they just automatically ban you, I don't see how that's an effective system at all. That is absolutely ripe for misuse and vengefulness. Now, as I've told a lot of people, I've found out now with my second ban that there is an appeals process. I can't appeal my first one because it can't be more than 6 months old, and the first one's, I think, well over a year old at this point. So I can't ban the first one, or I can't appeal the first one, but the second one I am appealing. I appealed it on Friday. Apparently I have to wait for them to get in touch with me. I have not heard from them. It is a weekend, who knows? However, I was hoping, against all hope, that maybe Twitch had reviewed it and then just realized, oh, we're stupid. That's not how that should have been. And then, had reinstated me quietly, but no, that hasn't happened yet. And, right, smooth sailings, exactly. Twitch is basically a softcore site now, but at the same time, bare Indian butts kept me banned. Talk about a double standards. I think it comes down to viewership. Oh, absolutely it comes down to viewership. And I just noticed, what is going on? Why is my screen wonky now? Oh, why am I all weird? You guys, oh my God, you guys, today is just today. So I'm a little off. If there's a big black bar on some side of your screen, yeah, that's me, not you. I don't really know what. I don't know what's going on right now. So, no, it's not that my screen's going out. It's that my camera isn't centered right, or I don't know. All right, hold on, you guys. Now that I've noticed that it's like kind of bugging me, things are gonna get weird for a minute. Hold on. No, I'm not in studio view. Oh wait, hold on. No, hold on. Wait, what? No, oh wow. Okay, I don't even know. We're not gonna, okay, well, we're not gonna fix it. I don't even know. I don't have an overlay. Chuck, I'm in studio view and it's the same both. It doesn't, we're just going to ignore, all the wonkiness. I know, things are weird here. Tell me it isn't so. Hey there, Mama Sean. Good to see you. I don't think I said hi to you earlier, even though I saw you earlier. And Deb, Case, I cannot scroll up now. God dang it. I cannot scroll up to see why you were in the hospital, and I'm so sorry that you were, but I'm very glad that you're back. I did not mean to ignore you. Hello, Deb, by the way. Didn't mean to ignore you. I was just in the middle of a rant. Her overlay got caught with her underlay. It's that kind of day. Yeah, exactly. So let's see here. There's that, and I want that, and I want that, and much better. I don't know how that got. I don't know a lot of things. But one thing I do know is that I don't know a lot of things, so I am wondering, does anybody know? Oh no, Deb, yikes, that's serious. I hope that that it's under control with antibiotics, or I hope not antibiotics. I hope you're done with antibiotics. And now it's at the other side. Oh no, not. Now it's at the other side? You're right. Ah. Okay, hold on. I don't even know. I don't even know. Okay, well, we've got another black bar, but that black bar is mixing in with the... Yeah, sorry you guys. I tried not to say it. Exactly, smooth sailing. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it alone. I am going to leave it alone. It's not perfect, Shock, but it looks good enough right now. I'll fiddle with it later. Thank you guys for putting up with this. This is clearly a black hat session. This is a session that doesn't matter. For those of you who aren't familiar with the term black hat session, Andy Bumatai used to, when he was just doing a tech check and like doing upgrades, it wasn't like an official show. It was just I have to stream out to make sure that my equipment's working. He would oftentimes wear a black hat just to let people know this isn't really a show. This is all about fixing stuff. Yeah, this is clearly a black hat session. I need all sorts of help, Fuzzy Cat. And let's see here, Andre, man, I wonder if we had a film with those Menahooties on Twitch and one turned around and said they saw his brown Okole. Would that be a ban on Twitch too? I don't know, Andre, because honestly, seriously, for real, at this point, I guess the first question that needs to be answered is, hey, Terry Gilmore, Pukola T, good to see you. I'm so happy you guys... Okay, you know what? Let's rewind for a second. I want to thank you guys so much for coming back to YouTube. Because I know that so many of us have two accounts, and we generally err on the side of Twitch because the Twitch emotes are fun. The Twitch interaction is fun. I don't know why. I oftentimes prefer, I don't know why I prefer watching on Twitch. I think it's usually the emotes. But oftentimes I will, if I'm watching Double Dip, maybe to say hi to somebody if I'm on like Photo Luke or if I'm on Andy Daily Pigeon Live, I'll watch on both so I can say hi to people on both. But for the most part, everyone has their preferred channel. And so I want to thank all of the everybody's who normally are on Twitch, who moved over to YouTube, who found me here on YouTube. I want to thank the people who knew what was going on, who got the word out to let people know ain't gonna be no twitchiness for another little while. So first off, I want to thank you guys, this community, for following over here, getting the word out, rallying the troops, figuring out what the flying fork is going on here, because something was going on. So thank you guys so much. First off, most importantly. Now, secondly, I'm just very curious, was it someone who reported me, or was it the algorithm? And I guess after I speak with Twitch, I'll find out, because in my appeal, I wrote the appeal assuming that it was an algorithm bot, because clearly a human could tell that it wasn't sexual content. Right? Hey, Kevin Stokes, you're not on Twitch, but you have 2 YouTube accounts. Got it. So now I don't even know who you are, because you're probably somebody different that I know you. Are you switching your YouTube accounts to be a familiar stranger? Because I do that too sometimes. I have multiple Twitch accounts, so, you know. Which, by the way, I do have multiple Twitch accounts, so I can watch people on Twitch, and I could stream on Twitch using them, but I don't want to do that for reasons. And yeah, Puzzy, I figured you definitely didn't do it. You weren't even watching that night. Frankly, I would love to... Okay, you Googled it, and Twitch doesn't have that kind of algorithm. Gina, oh, that pisses me off. Not that you Googled it. That's not what pisses me off. So somebody reported me, and see, now that almost makes me more angry. I'm gonna go out on a limb and hope and assume that it's no one from our community. I would like to think that we don't have a rat in our midst. I would assume we do not. So, unfortunately, I wasn't watching the stream through moderator view at the time, so I have no idea if there were random people in the stream. I find it very strange that I was randomly... God, I find it really odd that that the 2 times that I randomly have Gary Farmer naked on my stream, some troll happened to catch it, but I guess it almost makes sense in the sense that a lot of, you know, as Smooth Sailings is saying, could be just some random guy who popped in. I highly doubt any regular would do it. I'm totally right there with you, my friend. I really, like, I find it very hard to believe that, God, I hate to use this term, but that one of us, you know, I mean, like, us and them, that's not really how I want to frame it, but I find it hard to believe that one of us would do that. Terry, exactly. No rats in this group, only mice who are into cable chewing. The rats, they chew the hoses. Yeah. No, exactly. And we've had many nudity slip in and not a problem, but Native Americans and that actor, it is strange that it is. But at the same time, I guess if it is some random dude, some random dude is butthurt because Mr. Farmer had more shapely cheeks. I don't know about that, but I do. But the only thing that I'm going to say about random dude is the chances of a random dude being offended by naked white lady boobs is very, very low. But the chances of not a white dude, of any random dude seeing a fat naked male body might not be as amenable to his senses, and perhaps he feels the need to report it. But no, man, I'm not calling you a turncoat, Tony. Not at all, man. I really think that you are not the problem at all, dude. If anything, Smooth Sailings, I'm thinking you're reporting me for not enough nudity. You're reporting me because I don't show enough nudity. I don't think you're reporting me at all, but you know. And yeah, Trail Dust, you miss all the naked streams. I'll tell you, man, it's not pretty naked. I mean, seriously, Gary Farmer is like a 70-year-old overweight Native American dude. His body looks like he's a 70-year-old overweight Native American dude. It's not like he's body beautiful. It's not like it was so not sexual. It was a comedy. Anyway, that's basically all there is to say. Is that yeah, this is all I know so far. And if what you're saying is true, and it's starting to Gina doing the Googles, And then the way I describe his butt, it sounds pretty hot to me. Exactly. Right, exactly, Shock. As Andy Bumatai said, he's not shopping that on the open market. Exactly. And exactly, Andre, perfect example, Andre. Oh my God, perfect example. Fast Times at Ridgemont High had way more sexual content than the films and the show that got me banned. Absolutely true. In fact, I had kind of forgotten about a couple of those scenes in Fast Times at Ridgemont High. Not the bathing suit scene, but the actual scene where her and Ramon have sex in the pool house. I totally forgot about that scene. And so there was a lot of teenaged naked titty in that particular movie. And I mean, okay, maybe 18, I'd like to think, because otherwise that probably would have been illegal. But that didn't get me banned at all. And so yeah, okay, it's so yeah, exactly, Terry. When your jiggle is more like Jell-O, it's time to keep it covered. And Smooth says maybe they have a jiggle detector. There you go. And yeah, if there's no algorithm, then it's some random lurker Shirley, but don't call you Shirley for no problem. Frankly, yeah. And can I take the ban and appeal it? I have gone through Twitch. I found out that they have an appeals process, so I've submitted my appeal through the Twitch appeal portal, and they said that they would get back to me. Now, I have no idea how many people are in line in front of me in the Twitch ban appeal portal. Wow, say that 5 times fast. I don't know, I'm just some random schmo, take a number. We're serving number 137. I'm number 482. So I don't know, I'm just random. I don't know if they're not getting in touch with me because it's the weekend. I don't know if they're not getting in touch with me because I haven't hit the head of the line. I don't know. I don't know where I am. Well, where I am in the appeals process is I've submitted my appeal. What they've done with it, whether or not a human has actually even looked at that appeal, I don't know. And whether or not the human has even looked at the clip that got me appealed, I don't know. And then within my appeal, I have to basically admit that I was showing copyrighted material. So that's a whole other barrel of worms. Smooth Sailings, does it actually explain the ban reason, or does it simply just say nudity? No, actually, Smooth Sailings, what it says is sexually explicit content. That's why I was banned. Sexually explicit content. Sexually explicit content. So some naked Native American dude standing alone in the middle of a field after a tornado ceremony as a piece of comic relief is sexually explicit these days. Who knew? Who knew? Hey, Mitchie Mama, good to see you. Yeah, YouTube sometimes is not good with the notifications. But are there no details? And what's wrong with Twitch if they find that so sexually explicit? Smooth Sailings, no details. Literally, if you were there, people who were in this stream, who are also in that stream, can tell you, the stream got cut off. Who is Lum Lum? Lily M? It's Mitchie Mama is Lily M, if that's who you're asking, Lum Lum. And the reporter has a weird kink. I guess, yeah. Exactly, like talking to spirit. If you're naked talking to a spirit man, you must, yeah, gets me excited. But yeah, basically though, it was the last scene of the last show we were showing, and suddenly I think if I remember correctly, I was in the middle of talking, and then boom, my chat, my Twitch chat just went blank. And then a message from Twitch came up and said, this account is suspended and no longer exists. So the only two things that I know is sexually explicit content, and this channel does not exist, which I know when you're banned, the channel doesn't exist. I can't log in to figure out how to do stuff. And so, and yeah, exactly, Andre. Explicit is in the eye of the beholder. A foot fetishist might think that something is explicit that others just see as shoes. Abso-flippin-lutely. And smooth sailings, you've seen that happen before on streams, though. Small-knit community with not a lot of viewers, yet bans like this happen. Yeah, precisely, and just chalk that up to another, chalk this one up, because you guys, you know, I'm not trying to toot my own horn here. I'm really proud of the 15 viewers that we get every week, but I mean, not to discount what we've got here. It's a beautiful community, but we're hardly large. We're hardly, I mean, we're just tiny fish in the tiniest of ponds. I mean, we're just small fry. We haven't even molted yet, let alone gone out to the ocean to grow big and come back. I mean, we're just we're nothing. We're plankton in the sea of creators. And, yeah, on your end of the stream, it just went out suddenly, says Gina. Right, yeah, that's what I heard from other people, too. Mitchie Mama, did it happen in the middle of the movie? No, because, the thing is the scene was literally the final scene of the final episode that we watched 3 episodes that night on Thursday. It was the final scene of the 3rd episode that we watched. So if I remember correctly, the show was actually over, but we were back at my face, and I was talking about something, because that's what I do, and then it just boom went out. We only had like 3 or 4 minutes left of the stream to go, but it just cut out. Unlike the first time that I got banned, we were able to finish the entire movie, and then when I logged out of Twitch after the movie was over, or when I shut Twitch down after the movie was over, when I went to open Twitch back up, I had no access to it, and I found out at that point that I'd been banned. So the first time they let me go till the end, I just don't know how that works. So I have a lot after this conversation. I've got a lot more questions to ask Twitch once they get in touch with me, because and yeah, exactly, we're just a bunch of friends, and yeah, we've been the 15 for quite some time, and it's not really 15, I mean, there is more. I would say there's probably a hardcore group of 24, but you know, anywhere between 12 and 18 people is usually what we get per stream. I'm proud of that number. I mean, I know that, you know, Logan Paul would just be like, oh, you're so funny and cute. And Mr. Beast would be like, I wouldn't even wake up in the morning for 12 people. But whatever, dude. I do wake up in the morning for 12 people. It did. So, yeah. That's how that is. And, yeah, Deb, definitely take care. It sounds like you might be heading out. And since I can't scroll up and find out what you just said, I missed what you just said. And shock, I did not realize that Ellie wasn't feeling well. I was so busy bitching and moaning about, here I am with my language. I didn't catch the details, so I'm glad that she ate. And, exactly, option quality over quantity, precisely. Although, okay, now, wait. Terry Gilmore, maybe the Twitch versus Paranoid, the group of 15 will go out and demoralize the country with explicitness. That is exactly what the deal is. Kevin, thank you so much for subscribing to this channel. And anybody out there who has not already YouTube subscribed to this channel, I'd be super stoked if you could. And for those of you who might be watching this stream in the future, after this stream was live, we're not normally this negative. We're not normally this angry. Okay, actually, that's not true at all. Every episode has a soapbox moment, I suppose, but this one happens to be ultra soapy. And I would be super stoked if anybody could get my numbers boosted on YouTube, because I am trying to get to that 1,000 in hopes of being monetized. Although that's a whole other issue as well. We're not even going to get into that one. And Mitchie Mama, episodes from what? On Thursday. On Thursdays for the month of August, at 6 p.m. West Coast time, I've been showing episodes of season 1 of Reservation Dogs. And during Andy Boomatai's Daily Pigeon time slot, sort of like keeping it warm. And today the soapbox size is Costco size, but then the offenses as well. Exactly. And we are exactly. Trail Dust is coming in. When we talk about bacon, we all get very happy. So after the Lono listening break, which is about in 5 minutes, maybe we should talk about bacon. But yeah, on Thursdays, I've been keeping Andy's slot warm so people still stay in the habit of having something to watch on Thursdays. And then once Andy comes back on Thursdays, I'm assuming he's still planning to in September, then we're going to figure out when to show the rest of the Reservation Dogs seasons. 'Cause right now, let me look, hold on. Yeah, I was scheduled, or in theory, next Thursday, which is the 29th of August, we would have had a Twitch stream of Reservation Dogs, but I think that my ban will still be in effect on that Thursday. And so until the ban drops, I'll only be showing things on YouTube. And because YouTube is way more hardcore about copyright violations, I can't show Reservation Dogs on YouTube. So, boy, howdy. We've got ourselves a situation. And Shock, you have reservations about your dog? Well, I'm very sorry that you're in that situation. That is such a tough spot to be in. Delta, I can stream on Discord as well. I could, in theory, but I don't know how. Yes, it is possible. I could stream on Discord. I don't know how. And yeah, a rock and a hard place. Exactly. Pretty much. And so, so talk about being between a rock and a hard place. Before I appealed this appeal, I did have an argument with myself, because in order to appeal this appeal, I do have to admit, I was totally breaking, I'm totally breaking your copyright law. I'm totally showing copyrighted stuff. You kind of have to admit that you don't have to, but once they review, I didn't say it. In fact, I didn't admit to it, but if and when they review the footage, they're going to just be like, this is copyrighted material. But I decided to take the risk because I don't have any copyright strikes against me. And Twitch also seems to be okay with copyrighted material as long as it's not, it doesn't remain up for broadcast after the stream is over. Because they've got DJs who are using music that isn't of their own. Any and every DJ feed on Twitch is nothing but copyrighted music. So they can't have too much of a problem with copyrighted stuff being shown, is my logic, right? And so, and also, I'd rather have one sexually explicit and one copyright violation than two sexually explicits, because they're different. They don't accumulate, or they accumulate but independently, you know what I mean? So we'll just have to see what Twitch comes back with. I'm very curious what it was, how it was that I got reported, what the recourse actions are. And I for sure am going to be asking Twitch, so who reported me? And my other question for who reported me is, now that you, Twitch, have determined that report was a false report, What are their consequences? The person who false reported me, do they get in trouble? Maybe you don't have to tell me who it was. I just want to know that they're going to get held accountable for falsely reporting another channel. Because if they don't get held accountable for falsely reporting another channel, then that reporting is waiting to be weaponized. That reporting is absolutely waiting to be weaponized. I don't doubt that they're not going to tell me, and that's fine if they don't. But what I do want them to tell me is, oh yeah, they will face consequences. Because I'll tell you, man, if they don't face any consequences, then this Twitch reporting system is basically meant to be used against content creators can use it against each other. And I've seen that type of thing happen on YouTube, where content creators false copyright strike other content creators. Like if I was I literally have seen this happen. Content creator Bob and content creator Lisa are on YouTube. Bob found out a whole bunch of dirt about content creator Lisa, and Bob has a stream talking about all of the bad things Lisa has done. Lisa doesn't want that information out, so she false claims a copyright strike on Bob's stream, and Bob's stream gets removed, and now no one has access to all the dirt that Bob has on Lisa. That happens on YouTube. There's no reason why it wouldn't be happening on Twitch. You know what I'm saying? And so, yeah, exactly. I do need to make a call on AIM and sick him on Twitch. I love that idea. I don't know who said it because it's too far up on the restream chat for me to see. Wait, maybe wait, hold on. Nope, I can't do that. If I don't keep up with the chat, I can't scroll back. This makes me so angry. So, now I'm using naked. Yeah, I figured it might have been you, Andre, who said that. Trailed us. Even my sock puppets are sexually explicit. So much nudity here. Listen, Bob. I don't know, Lisa. You gonna shop that naked body on the open market? I don't know. How about you? Maybe I'm gonna report you to Twitch. I'm gonna stop now. And we're gonna watch a Daily Pigeon Live video that Andy made for Lono. The video is labeled as Seasons in the Sun, or as Days in the Sun. The song is actually Seasons. And I'm not, I'm not gonna tell you what album it's off of because I don't have that information off the top of my head, y'all. But we're gonna watch the song called Seasons, the video called Days in the Sun, and it's time for our Lono listening break. Yes.
Stretched across the southern shoreline, look at the blue, blue water. Look at the clouds rolling by, look at the island off in the distance. I look there too. Clouds start to form, it is the rain that starts to fall. We went out to play. of our days in the sun. Look at the sandy beaches stretched across the southern shoreline. Look at the blue, blue water. Look at the clouds rolling by. Look at the island off in the distance. I look there too. Clouds start to form. It is the rain that starts to fall. We went out to play upon these shorelines. We would run and run into the dawning of our days in the sun. 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 Of our days in the sun.
All right, excellent day. Thank you guys so much for cracking me up. Another thing with the Restream chat, I can't join the chat with you guys. So, but baby, Kenny from the Cove, so glad to see you. I'll explain what's going on. But right before the video, Gina pointed out, I did see that post, Gina, and thank you. Gina pointed out that people will report you anonymously. So there's no recourse, which really pisses me off. But we've already seen me pissed off today, and so there's no point in getting pissed off again. Now, Kenny from the Cove, we were talking about sock puppets as well, particularly naked sock puppets. You see, Kenny, I got banned from Twitch again, as they just explained, for a naked Native American, same actor that got his naked butt got me banned before, and now his naked front side got me banned. Only it was all pixelated. There was no nudity really. So I got banned this time for 7 days. It was the last episode of the first season of Reservation Dogs. So Kenny, you've seen the season, you've seen the show, you know what I'm talking about. The show where Uncle Brownie does a tornado ceremony with an axe on the roof, and he's trying to keep the tornado away, and he does successfully steer the tornado to some other town. As a consequence, a payment for the... I know! Okay, so you know exactly the scene I'm talking about, Kenny. I know. Which is why when I showed that scene, I didn't think it was going to be that big of a deal, because I know that nakedness is... I thought that Twitch had robots scanning for things, and I knew that naked butts or nakedness was a problem for Twitch scanners, right? Well, apparently the Twitch scanners had a problem with this, but now I'm finding out that there is no algorithm. Somebody actually a real person reported me. A real person reported me to Twitch, and Twitch banned me without even reviewing the information that they were reported to. And now it turns out that the people who reported me are anonymous, which I do agree, Gina. I do understand the importance for anonymity. On the other hand, I hope that Twitch does recognize that they're leaving their reporting open for weaponization. Because as I said, earlier with my naked sock puppets, if Bob, a content creator, knows a whole bunch of stuff about Lisa that Lisa doesn't want anybody to know, and Bob does a stream about all that stuff that Lisa doesn't want anybody to know, Lisa can report him and get him banned and get that content removed, even though there was nothing against the terms of service. That's a weaponization, and they're leaving themselves open to be weaponized. And as somebody who's had it used against me now twice, I wouldn't say it was necessarily a weapon, but unrightfully used against me. That's just not, either they don't like old men butts or they don't like me. Take my pick. Yeah, I guess. And I guess I'd rather they don't like old men butts, but that system seems faulty to me, and I have a problem with that. And so I've appealed the situation with Twitch. I have not heard back from them, but oh yeah, Bob has a tattoo. Bob has a tattoo of his big trunk. Look, it's a naked sock puppet, and there's Bob's big trunk right there. These are naked sock puppets. And so then someone pointed out that I was so sexually explicit that even my sock puppets were naked, which cracked me right up. I don't know who made that joke. Was it Trail Dust? I don't know who made that joke. Was it Pussycat? Honestly, you guys, you know how sometimes things evolve into a way that you didn't plan? Like, I don't know if you guys are familiar with the content creator, Uncle Roger. He's a Malaysian Chinese dude, orange polo shirt, and he does a lot of food reviews. He's famous for his fried rice food reviews. Well, Uncle Roger is just a character that a comedian, I can't tell you what the comedian's name is. The comedian's last name is NG, I think, and I know that's not how you pronounce it. Anyway, he's a stand-up comedian. He only created the Uncle Roger character as a side thing, but now that's what he's famous for, so he's kind of like stuck doing it. Well, okay, so I started my online journey as a chatter. Maybe I can come up with some naked sock puppet theater. Maybe I'll do some naked sock puppet theater shorts or something. I love Uncle Roger too. I wish I could. It's Nigel. I think his real name is Nigel, and that's where the NG is coming from. I think it's Nigel Anyway, he's a funny stand-up comedian as well, actually, but he's way more famous for Uncle Roger. Nigel is his name, yeah. And let's see here, Mama Sean, until someone sues the snot out of Twitch or YouTube due to loss of wages or something, they will use the easiest form to monitor the feeds. Yeah, yes, Mama Sean, you are correct. And no, it's not Nigel Farage. It is Nigel NG. I don't know how to say that last name. So the NG was right. I was right about his last name. I don't know how to say that last name, so we'll just call him Uncle Roger, because that's what we're gonna call him. But yeah, it is Nigel. I don't know how to say that. I don't know how to say that. But you're right. We were gonna talk about bacon. However, before we talk about bacon, I want to do one little thing. Hold on. What'd you say? Molly, I've just found out Twitch put photos of me on Google. Pronounced Eng. Okay, cool. What? Twitch put photos of me on Google. I don't know what you mean by that. The last time I got word that someone found pictures of me on the internet, it was an awkward conversation. So I'm hoping that this is not going to be the same awkward conversation. Anyway. So, well, I'm not going to do that right now, Mom. I'm maybe later. What I need to do now is we're going to talk about bacon, but before we talk about bacon, I have to figure this out. Here we go. Uh-oh, no, that's not it. Where did it go? Ah, here we go. Oh, no, that's not it either. God dang it. I know what I'm doing, except for right now, I have no idea. Yeah. Okay, so let's see here. Oh, ooh, come on. All right, there we go. All right, so what we've got right now, Kenny, you've seen a picture of Molly on the internet, on Facebook, exactly. Yeah, naked sock puppet. I No, Trail Dust, they were not naked sock puppets on Google. We'll just, leave it at that. Oh, confirmed. Very Googled mad statter and very flattering images of me from the streams. Oh, fantastic. I'll go look. But in the meantime, we're going to look at flattering images of a doggy dog that we got to see during the pet parade. And this is Zoe, and here's the deal, dude. Zoe is so cute. And Zoe met Misty in 2020 when she was 5 months old. She's a recovering toy destroyer. She loves gravy milk bones, bacon, chicken, and will go nuts over male pit bulls and Siberian huskies. Ooh, those are her type. She doesn't get along with other dogs, but loves people and protects her family. So, if any of you guys know a male pit bull or a male Siberian husky who likes bacon and chicken and gravy milk bones, we've got the girl for him. Okay? We've got the girl for him. Her name's Zoe. She's very picky. She doesn't mind if you have long hair like the Siberian Huskies. She doesn't mind if you're all short cut like them pit bulls. She wants a manly dog. A dog that can run away with her forever. A dog that can protect her if need be. And a dog that's cuddly to sleep with. And a dog that gives stinky kisses. Because that's what pit bulls do. So, yeah, there we go. You had a male Staffordshire Bull Terrier? Nice. If you really want to really frost switches behind, try Anatomically Correct Naked Sock Puppet Theater. Just saying. I'm telling you, dude. Really? Yeah. Smooth Sailings. You have a male German Shepherd, but he's not known for his bravery. I don't know, dude. Shepherds might try to keep her contained. They might try to corral her a little too much. I think she's looking for somebody who's willing to run away with her, like the husky, or someone who's willing to stay at home with her and guard her real good, like that pit bull. That's right. But you can't corral a girl like that. She's got to be free. She's got to be free to snooze, free to snoozle, and then free to wear whatever hat she wants to wear. Because sometimes you just have to wear a hat, and sometimes you have to wear sparkly collars, and sometimes you have to wear a hat with sparkly collars. And that's just how things go. So there you go. And Mama Sean, you got to play with your son's girlfriend's rescue French bulldog this weekend. Oh, that is so cute. You gave Kylo a bath today. He smells so good. Does he smell like pineapple? The way Facola T's kitchen smells? I don't know why pineapple smell stays so long, but I love pineapple smell. And you have a tattoo of the German Shepherd you had as a kid, Kenny. Nice. And she likes the husky singing and howling and all that fur. Oh, yeah. She wants to be a singer with the Huskies. Yep, she wants to be a backup singer with the tambourine. She's already got the sparkly collar, so the stage lights can make her look good. She's gonna go, ow, 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 ow. That's what she'll be doing while the main singer's going, ow, ow, ow. It'll be wonderful. And she found one she wanted today at the park. Yeah, Mom, I'm getting really nervous when you keep mentioning the photos on Google. I mean, I know that everybody's like, they're fine, but it's like, are they fine? Do I have clothes in them? I hope so. But let's see here. Yeah, she's a Husky groupie. Well, Lady Misty, perhaps if she wore some bacon-scented cologne, she could attract the attention of the Huskies, which reminds me of something from, I think this was from the 1990s, y'all. There was a commercial from Taco Bell. Where it was like a bacon chicken burrito wrap or something. Anyway, it had a lot of bacon in it, and it was a very bacon heavy piece of food. So the commercial is of a couple girls who are totally dolled out and going to the club, decked out, and they're at this table at the bar or whatever, and one of them opens their purse, and her friend is like, "Is that a bacon double chicken bacon wrap from Taco Bell?" And her friend's like, "Yeah, guys can't resist bacon." And then suddenly, all these guys are swarming the table. Do I smell bacon? Do I smell bacon? Like, it's like, I see. Oh, there's something so alluring about you, ladies. There's blah blah blah, and it was just a case. I'm not doing the commercial justice, but the commercial is hysterical. She brought in the thing to attract the guys, and as soon as she opened her purse, boom, the guys, her trap worked, I guess is what I'm trying to say, and it's funny. I'm not telling it right. Mitchie Mama remembers it, and she will laugh for everybody. And heck, I'd wear bacon-scented cologne, says Kenny. Honestly, seriously, dude, I'm kind of wondering why don't they have it, because bacon does smell good. When I wear scented deodorant, I generally wear like either coconut or cocoa butter or what's the other one? Cocoa butter or vanilla. And so I like to smell like a cookie. And like my friend, not Thunderstruck, Soda Wax, his soap company, deodorant company, one of his is his lime coconut deodorants. Smells like key lime pie. Key lime pie. Oh my God, if you want to smell like key lime pie all day, every day, I have got the deodorant for you. Oh, it smells so like key lime pie. Do the commercial with sock puppets. I would need extras. I can only do sock puppet theater can only be 2. So I would need other people's naked sock puppets. Bacon is like the Axe spray for ladies. Exactly. Put a little behind your ears and, suddenly you're just so popular. And Kenny, oh good. So Kenny one day randomly I don't even know why, the conversation came up, but Kenny was like, if I could smell, it was contextually appropriate, but Kenny came out with, if I could smell like key lime pie all the time, I would love it. And then a few months later, I found out that one of my friends makes deodorant that smells exactly like key lime pie. And I was like, well, I know somebody who needs this. And so I sent Kenny a vial of it. A stick is the word. Stick of it. Glad to know you like it, Kenny, because it does. It smells amazing. The only problem with that deodorant is it smells so good you kind of want to eat it. And it is made with food-safe ingredients, but it's not made to eat, so it's really not tasty. But you kind of want to. I don't, yeah, all of my socks are black, though. So the closest thing I could do would be something like this. Whoops, here we go. Oh, and I can't even get the right angle. Yeah, see? I can't. No, there.
Hi there. I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm trying to have a nose with eyes. This isn't working at all. This isn't working at all.
I need a better angle on the camera. But I got my Sharpie.
Treat each other well. It's okay if we had a
I wonder, can I do this one better? No.
It's okay if we sing out.
Hold on.
Play ukulele.
They even have vegan bacon perfume. Why a vegan would want to smell like bacon is beyond you. That is I'm not going to do that. I am totally going to get banned. I know. It's just so dumb. Black sock puppet butts banned. Yeah. Well, don't you remember when people used to do little? Didn't like Sesame Street have creepy mouth people out of hands like this?
And change is a constant reminder. We are the
Sesame Street had creepy mouth people like this. I don't even know. And Smooth Sailings, don't go too deep into sock puppets. You're going to end up spouting my deepest thoughts trying to do that improv. It would end in another ban. You say that as though you know me. I'm afraid you know me. I'm afraid you do know me better than I. Yeah, all right. But, I said but again. But here's the deal. You don't make bacon from pig butts. Pork butt is something completely different. You make bacon from pig belly. And I like bacon. I like thick cut bacon. I like thin cut bacon. I like bacon. But you know what kind of bacon I don't really like? I'm not a fan of maple bacon. Don't get me wrong, I'll eat it, but it's not really my favorite. And so there you have it, Rabbit. Trying to talk about bacon and nobody's hopping on the bacon train. I guess the bacon train passed because the little dogs, they ate all the bacon when I put up the doggy dating app. That's right, the doggy dating app. Actually, speaking of the doggy dating app, which really wasn't an app at all, I would like to remind you guys who weren't here. First off, actually, I want to talk about last Wednesday's stream when we had the pet parade. I want to thank all you guys who sent in pictures and or info about your pets. It was super fun. And the absolute best bacon is free bacon. Exactly. So if it's maple bacon and it's free, I'm okay with it. Blah, blah, blah. Anyway, I want to thank you guys so much for all of the pet pictures. I had a great time on that pet parade show. I have no idea if you guys had as much fun as I did, but I really enjoyed looking at all your pets. But speaking of pet dating apps, here we go. Boom. Pet dating apps. It's called Pet Finder. Petfinder.com. It's where you can find animals from shelters and rescues all over the country. And so remember, when you want to get an animal, adopt, don't shop. And even though there are adoption fees, the adoption fees go to supporting the shelter and or the rescue that they came from. And so Terry Gilmore, trying to remember if your pet photos showed their butts, don't want to get us banned again. Totally. Well, I'll tell you what, dude. I didn't get banned from the Wednesday stream, and Kylo, he was doing a lewd. Oh my goodness. He was just laying there with everything showing. He was doing a lewd, and nobody seemed to care about that. I didn't. I thought it was cute. He's just so cute, laying there with his all belly and everything hanging out. But yeah, I don't think the dog butts are gonna be doing that. Are gonna get us in trouble. I hope not, at least. And you can't see, you're crying and laughing right now. Oh good, oh good. And yes, Senior Wences was the hand puppet. Thank you. I wasn't just making that up. And High Noon Tunes on Cartoon Network had the hand puppet drawn on hand. I definitely didn't see it from that because I don't know what that is. But Senor Wences, yeah, exactly. Yeah. So I'm not making everything up, just some things up. Just I make a lot of stuff up, but not that. And a Sir Mix-a-Lot puppet. A Sir Mix-a-Lot socks puppet. Try saying that one fast. Sir Mix-a-Lot socks puppet. Whew. Oh no, you looked up a couple teeter photos and you forgot to send them. Yeah, Trail Dust, I did notice that we were significantly lacking in horsies. But that's okay. There were some pictures, or there were some people who did forget to send their pictures, and I did promise to have a pet parade too. So if you want to send them in, we can still get Teeter his own parade. Because after all, Teeter's a horse, so horses are in every parade. He can be a parade unto himself. Really, really. And adoption fees are the best money you'll ever spend, pretty much. And so, let's see here. Oh my. There you go. All right, you guys. So, I think we have beaten this horse until it's dead. Sorry, Trail Dust. That was a horrible, horrible segue. So, what I'm going to do now is, wait, did Wenceslao more do, wait, hold on. That's like naming it Spence the Sphincter. It does look like one, doesn't it? Did Wenceslao Moreno Centeno do the Chiquita Banana one? Maybe. I don't know. It's been a long time since I saw that skit, so I can't answer that question. The new song by Lil Mike and Funny Bone doing What's So Wrong with Gary Farmer's Butt. I haven't heard that yet. I have not heard that yet. All right, you guys. So, because we have, yeah, I don't know what we've done today. What we've done today is made me laugh a whole lot. I hope that I've made you giggle a little bit. And I do want to thank you guys for letting me yell at you for the last hour and 15 minutes, basically. So, in the name of chilling out, we are going to watch another Lono break, only this time it's a movie made by Lono. And okay, wait, maybe it's not, because maybe I can't find it, but oh, here it is. It's a movie made by Lono. It's not really a movie. Vic, the bass, no, Lono has a bass player for Molokai EV Band. His name is Vic. Vic made this video. Vic and Lono drove around Molokai, filmed a bunch of stuff. Vic made the video. There are 3 Lono songs that, 3 Lono songs, in this video. Wow, why am I even? Yeah, clearly, we just need to watch this video. And then we'll be back when we're done, okay? All right, there we go. Yeah, we're watching the video. Here we go. Boop.
Mai ka ili Molokai nui a hina Hoi mai ka ua E pili a he ala oe Hoi mai A he ala oe Hoi mai Molokai nui a hina Ho me hanau pule o Aina kaya ke a me kuapaka. Please, oh please, bring Ho'ailona home. He puna hele hoa e lona aua na I ke kai Paani I anona ke ki atu oi He aloha no ka ili o au kai He aloha no ka ili o au kai Molokai nui a hina Ho me hanau pule o Aina kaya ke a me kuapaka Please, oh please, bring Ho'ailona home Make make au e haoli ia oi E ke aloha Hoa I paani kai papau He puna hele Ho'ailona He puna hele Ho'ailona Molokai nui a hina Ho me hanau pule o Aina kaya ke a me kuapaka Please, oh please, bring Ho'ailona home Molokai nui a hina Ho me hanau pule o Aina kaya ke a me kuapaka Please, oh please, bring Ho'ailona home Please, oh please, bring Ho'ailona home Please, oh please, bring Ho'ailona home He aloha no ka imi kahua O ka hula piko pea Ko amana Hano hano ko inoa kako Kalahui o Molokai luna Hei noa no Me Molokai nui a hina E ola mau E aloha vau ia oe O me hana o pule o Me Molokai nui a hina E ola mau E aloha vau ia oe O me hana o pule o E aloha no kaya kea Ho aloha kamehameha me Waka-ainana Ano hano ko inoa kako Kalahui o Molokai luna Hei noa no Me Molokai nui a hina E ola mau E aloha vau ia oe O me hana o pule o Me Molokai nui a hina E ola mau E aloha vau ia oe O me hana o pule o E aloha no makua demian O ka lau papa Kana aina Ke ia Ano hano ko inoa kako Kalahui o Molokai luna E aloha wau ia oe O me hana o pule o Me molokai nui a hina E ola mau E aloha wau ia oe O me hana o pule o Me molokai nui a hina E ola mau E aloha wau ia oe O me hana o pule o Me molokai nui a hina E ola mau E aloha wau ia oe O me hana o pule o O me hana o pule o
Alright, as you can see, I am an accomplished video producer, which is why the transitions between the end of one video and my face are so smooth. Yeah, anyway, so, Kenny, I don't remember off the top of my head what that song is, but I can get that information to you later. And in regards to, apparently, Pecola T mentioned that a couple weeks ago, the airline that services Molokai... Okay, actually, let's rewind. For those of you who don't know, Molokai is a very sparsely populated island of about 8,000 people. They have no major hotel chains. They have not a whole lot of industry. It's a very poor island, and the island is dependent upon the food that gets delivered to their grocery stores. All two of them is delivered every week by barge to the wharf at Kaunakakai. Fun fact, the largest wharf in the world, the longest wharf in the world is at Kaunakakai. It's over a half a mile long. Anyway, a barge delivers all of the groceries to Molokai. And if you're living on Molokai and you have, say, let's say you need your wisdom teeth removed. You can't do that on Molokai. Nobody on that island does that. Let's say you have a heart attack. Yeah, there's not really a hospital on Molokai. You need to go to Maui for those things. And you get to Maui one of two ways. One of them is a flight. And as Pecola T mentioned, Terry Gilmore mentioned, the one airline that services Molokai grounded all of their planes for maintenance. So that only leaves one other option, which is the ferry to Maui, which used to go to Lahaina. But since Lahaina burned down, I don't even know if that ferry exists anymore, which is actually my next question. Hey, does anybody know if the Maui Molokai ferry still is running? Because I know there used to be one out of Lahaina, but since Lahaina doesn't exist anymore, is there a ferry? So, if there's not a ferry and there's no airplanes, you're stranded on Molokai, which, as wonderful and beautiful as the island of Molokai seems to be to both visit and or live on, it is where Lono lives after all. There are some risks that you need to take into consideration when that's happening. So Delta says Maui to Lanai, Lanai to Maui is still running, but it sounds like the Maui to Molokai not so much. And I can only assume that the Maui to Lanai, Lanai to Maui isn't coming out of the Lahaina port. Delta, can you speak upon that? Do you know where the Maui to Lanai is sailing out of on the Maui side? I mean, the Maui side is what I'm actually trying to ask for. And yeah, I would assume that there is probably a life flight option on Molokai. Quite possibly, yes. I would like to think so. Okay, it departs Ma'alea. Okay, cool. That makes that funny you should say. Okay, that's good to know, because a friend of mine and I were talking about the ferry from Maui to Molokai and wondering, and I was like, well, I don't know, Ma'alea would be my next guess, but I wasn't even sure if there would what kind of portage they have in Ma'alea. But yeah, there you go. And Puzzycat, Captain Cook planted that on Maui in case he broke a mast for his boat. He had a spare for his boat. Oh, that's where those came from. Those trees, those fir trees they are so weird in that, or pine trees, I guess is what they are. They're so weird in that tropical thing. And they have air ambulance in Hawaii. Okay, all right, there you go. So the heart attack is maybe not so much the best example, but the wisdom teeth are. You need to get yourself a new set of dentures. You can't get that on Molokai. You have to go to Maui. Do you have a weird funny thing on a mole that you want checked out? Ain't nobody on Molokai gonna check out that mole. You got to go to Maui for that. So my point is Molokai has limited services, and so not having the flights or the ferry to Molokai is a huge problem for the citizens of Molokai, because yes, indeed, Michimama, people used to commute to work to Maui using that ferry out of Kaunakakai into Lahaina from Molokai. And absolutely, Kenny, you are right. I am running a little bit long because that video that we showed was ending right at our 2-minute mark. But I had a couple things that I wanted to talk about in regards to the access to Molokai based on what Terry Gilmore mentioned about the flights being grounded, which is just horrific. What a flippin' nightmare, right? All right, so since we are in overtime, we're going to wrap things up. It's 3 minutes past the bottom of the hour. Once again, you guys, I want to thank you for rallying around and figuring out where to find the community. Our usual location has been decimated for now, so we had to find a new emergency shelter. We've got it here. We found ourselves here in Twitch, in YouTube. So I want to thank everybody for liking and subscribing if they haven't. And I'm thinking Mr. Kevin, Mr. Trailed Us, that might be the two accounts that you are working from, and I like that you liked for both. You don't have to cheat if you don't want to, but if you want to cheat and give me more likes, that's okay too. And yeah, I am super, super stoked that you guys came over here, when I didn't really let anybody know that it was just going to be YouTube only. I kind of was slackadaisical on that. Thank you, all of you. Thank you. Thank you so much, all of you. Thank you. And I guess our plan of action is Wednesday, next Wednesday, we'll be on YouTube again. And, well, you know, assume we're going to be only on YouTube on Wednesday. If the ban gets lifted, I'll put the word out. If the ban gets lifted, I'll also be on Twitch. If I'm not on Twitch on Wednesday, you know why. And you'll know where to find us. 5 p.m. West Coast time, YouTube. So, enjoy the rest of your weekend. Thank you for letting me rant. And,
Have a very good day. We'll see you on Wednesday.
take care.